It is Monday, which means it is time to get ready, raring, and amped up and set up for tonight's Monday Night Raw. But we got a lot of rumors, gossip, speculation, headlines, storylines. We have a lot to dig into. We have a lot of exclusives. We have a lot of in depths we got to give you just hours before Monday Night Raw tonight. And it has not been a good weekend for deaths in the world of professional wrestling because we have not one but two deaths to cover this morning in very early, very tragic and very young deaths in the world. And this is not the things you want to talk about. This is not the things you want to bring up. But sadly, unfortunately, somebody's got to do it. And if somebody's got to do it, it's got to be the man that's been doing this for over a decade, for over 10 years, providing you with the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most in-depth, the most worthy, the most sturdy WWE developments. Because if it weren't for you, there certainly would be no show. And if you remember to click the hype video, click the hype link below this video because we're about to stir it up, and we're going to stir it up as only I can. Are you looking forward to tonight's Monday Night Raw? I think reportedly going to be from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And isn't it funny that Mr. Kennedy, or Mr. Anderson, isn't it funny that he just returned? And isn't that where he's from, is Wisconsin? Could we see Kennedy on Raw tonight? But on top of that, also we got to look forward to the return to Monday Night Raw, because she returned to SmackDown for the first time in a decade. For the first time in over 10 years, she returned to the blue brand of SmackDown, the USA Network, and I'm talking about AJ Lee. But this same person, this same individual, this same female, this same woman, this same girl will be also on WWE Raw tonight on Netflix. She returns to Raw for the first time in a very, very long time. Can you imagine what that's going to be like? Can you imagine what's going to be said? Will there be rants? Will there be pipe bombs? Will there be reactions? Will there be backlash? How is Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch going to respond and react to the return of AJ Lee? Two returns in CM Punk and AJ Lee that nobody would have ever thought would have happened years ago. If you would have said to somebody in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, oh yeah, AJ Lee and CM Punk, they're going to be back, they would have said you're crazy. They would have said you're nuts. But that is exactly what is going on. We are seeing the return of returns. Also, this star, this former champion, has set the record straight on a return to WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, according to those that know, and the person themselves, Ronda Rousey sets the record straight on a potential return to the WWE. And we all know she wasn't too keen of it during the Vince McMahon era when Vince McMahon was running things. But would she be more open to it now that we have Triple H era in WWE? Also, Ronda Rousey credits Jon Moxley for Marina Shafir's rise in AEW. Also, breaking news on a champion in the WWE, a top champion, a formidable champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are receiving word right now that Tiffany Stratton admits babyface role doesn't come easy. Being a heel is 10 times easier. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news on a WWE Hall of Famer. WWE Hall of Famer Fred Ottman undergoes vascular surgery. He was known to wrestling fans as Typhoon and the Shockmaster, and we all know he was a tag team with the late, great Earthquake. AEW wrestlers are reportedly feeling the pain after LED barricades return. And they are a lot more unsettling than the actual real barricades to these wrestlers and that go out there and give you every single thing that they have. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are receiving word at this hour, at this time, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, as we give you the most factual. And this one comes out of Price Man. At just 39 years of age, this person was taken, this superstar, this wrestler, and our thoughts and our prayers go out to them, was taken to the ICU in critical condition after a heart attack, according to a GoFundMe page created by his family. In their plea for help, they discussed what Jaka was like. He was the kind of person who brought laughter and energy wherever he went, a fun, lovable pain in the butt, but means the world to us. Seeing him in this state has been incredibly difficult, but we are staying strong for him and each other. Obviously, this was before he passed away, before he died. Reportedly just 39 years of age, guys. According to those that know, he was just 39 years old. Obviously, very young, independent wrestler. Real name Jonathan Jake Jaka has died after being hospitalized earlier this month following a heart attack. Beyond Wrestling was the first to share the news. The original ace, rest in peace to this indie star who competed in Beyond Wrestling and other promotions. It resulted in a wave of condolences online. Mike Santana, who aligned with Jaka during his part of LAX, shared the sadness on his death. He debuted in wrestling 2007, was a featured part of Beyond Wrestling. His biggest match came in 2018, where he defended the Evolve Tag Team Championships during WrestleMania Access. He later competed on AEW in 2021. We here at SeanzViewEnt would like to extend our condolences to Jaka's family at this incredible, sad time. And again, just 39 years of age. Also, Dakota Kai says wrestling return will come. Appreciating break for now. Christian Cage on the Cope reunion. AEW gives fans what they want. Injury fears in AAA after X thrown for the hurt wrestler. Nobody likes a price hike, but might the move to ESPN for WWE light a fire under WWE PLEs? The WWE ESPN deal worth $1.6 billion streaming deal? Will Raw move? Will it stay? Will it be simulcast to ESPN now, knowing that it is a $1.6 billion deal? And again, Ronda Rousey, guys, for those of you that wanted to see a return, she has ruled out. She has now ruled out a return to World Wrestling Entertainment. Your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback. Also, the latest on Ken Anderson and what is next after a surprise TNA wrestling return. And again, Ted DiBiase recovering after a fall leaves him bruised and black-eyed. Also, another wrestling death has hit us really hard and tough. AJPW's star dead at just 21 years old after being hit by a bus. Our thoughts and condolences go out there. Mercedes Moné eyes the NJPW and Stardom Gold for belt collection. Of course she does. I mean, why not at this stage, really? I mean, as if she needs more belts, as if she needs more championships, as if she needs more titles at this stage of her career. But apparently, never is enough. It will never be enough for one Mercedes Moné because she wants it all. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word right now, according to those in the know. La Parker shuts down WWE AAA Worlds Collide appearance rumors after a poster mix-up. Would you want to see the return of La Parker? Also, we are receiving word right now that a Nikki Bella is shutting down rumors that she only dates men in their 20s. A hearing is set for Liv Morgan's alleged stalker after filing motion for a release from jail. An ex-WWE star is defending Matt Riddle this morning over no-show in a UK charity event. And Dalton Castle returns as part of a new alliance during the 9-6 AEW Collision. AJ Lee is not only racking up a lot of viral numbers online, she's gone viral on YouTube. The numbers are astronomical. They're crazy. The numbers are somewhere in the millions. It could go to the billions. Her return on YouTube is just unbelievable. It is absolutely unreal. It is staggering, the numbers, the viewership. She's even drawing more than Lesnar right now on YouTube for her return to WWE. Remember, it was after a 10-year sabbatical, so I'm not too shocked about that at all. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Well, we bring it to you because if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean View. Plenty more to come throughout the day, every day. Subscribe.